Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones review for today. So we ended up with a inside bar. As I said yesterday, this massive surge for the previous highs could have been seen as a exhaustion bar, and it looks like that is pretty much what's played out. Okay, so we do have this inside bar from yesterday. Yesterday was extremely volatile. There's no real direction. Yeah, sort of no real tests either that happened. And I would have expected a test down to this area, at least the way it was going. We didn't get there, which was 27,080. Okay, so looking at the oscillators, they're all grouping to the upside. Horribly overbought at the moment. We have an inside bar. If we start breaking down to the 3 hours, we have pretty much inside bar and another inside bar here. Okay, now with the Dow, I'm not really a fan of trying to pick a bottom or pick a top, sorry. Bottoms are fairly easy to pick with this market, but trying to pick a top in this market is always a recipe for disaster. So, is this a double top? Could be, but I'd want to see a decent close below sort of 27112 before that materializes. If we look at the hour, I mean, we were having more than a 200-point swing yesterday. Yeah, 200 points down, 200 points up, almost 200 points down again. So this is just a sign of confusion. Yesterday was totally confused. There is still this flag breakout, which has now been retested. Okay, so don't do that rather. Okay, so we do have this flag breakout, and we've had a retest. So that would be the trade that I'd be looking at the moment, is a reason to be long. However, this crossover the moving averages at the moment is a little bit concerning, especially when it's on the hour. So, yeah, I think for me at this stage, it's going to be a case of wait and see. I don't like what I see on the European markets either. So, yeah, this is kind of the price action that I'm looking at the moment. Okay, so we have a longer term trend line here, and then we have this short term trend line that's formed from yesterday's low. I could actually just put it between those two there. Okay, so very confusing market at the moment. So for me, stay way out of this until we get some kind of structure forming. Now, the real structure that would be very interesting would be a return to this daily trend line. But as you can see, that's the trend line, and you can see our price is moving away. It's sort of a parabolic curve that's happening at the moment. So somewhere along the line, bubble's going to burst, and we're going to have a pullback. And that's what I'm waiting for. Okay. Where that pullback is going to come to is another story. The most logical areas at the moment for the short term are going to be something like these three areas here. And you can see what I'm doing. Off the daily, I'm just taking the fractals, fractal, and fractal. So all my inside tails, which are there. Okay, so that's the area that I'm looking at. Not so sure it's going to happen today. I think we may just continue sideways today, being a Friday. So I'll pop in every now and then to watch, but I don't think I'm going to really put too much emphasis on trying to trade this market today. If we do get a decent pullback onto this trend line, maybe a short-term buy for a couple of minutes, basically. But I think I'd prefer a much deeper pullback. So I'd actually prefer for this double top here. Okay, so first to break below the bottom here, which is 27118. If we can break below that, then we can get a revisit down to the bottom here. And that would interest me. So a revisit down to 26,910, that would interest me for another long. Okay, so last thing, one way to trade this today will be on the 50 or 12 minute. But you can see how volatile this was yesterday. Okay, so we had this sort of structured fall and then all this volatility here. It just makes it so difficult to trade. So I think what you can do is sort of line yourself up with you've got a fractal there and you've got a fractal there. Okay, so if you just use the Bull-Williams theory on this one, I come across the Bull-Williams. Get my mouse to work. You can see on the 12-minute Bull-Williams is flat. What are the two areas you need to watch for a break? Those are the two areas you need to watch there. Okay, so a break above 27,237 is a long, where you'll stop below this fractal here, and a break below 27, not quite 27,200, 27197. So a break below 27197 is a short. Okay, but any short, I'll be looking for a level to get out of it and take profit. And we do have this gap here. Okay, you can see price moved down here, then we gapped all the way up here, and then started doing it. So this was the market close. We've still got the market close gap as well. So even if we do get a gap, a break below this, there's a very good possibility that it just closes the gap, finds some structure, and then moves back to the upside. Okay, so yeah, so for me it's a wait and see game today. Don't like what I see on the 30-minute either, especially looking at the Bull-Williams theory here. You can see we are testing the alligator at the moment. So these two levels are the levels you want to watch for. So a break above 27237 is long, and a break below 27198 is short, but be careful. There is a gap here, and then the next thing that's here as well, which has been tested already, is this area here. Okay, I'm going to close off on the weekly. Sorry, I'm going to stay on the Bull-Williams for now. You'll see we have quite some interesting structure on the weekly here. Okay, so this level here has been broken once, broken twice. So that's going to be my next level of support, which is 26, probably close to 2,700. Yeah, we can actually call it 2,700. 2,700 is going to be our level of support moving forward for the rest of this year. Okay, so anyway, for today, really just going to be sitting and watching to see what happens, and watch those two fractal levels there. Okay, hope it helps, guys. Whatever you do, keep those stops tight, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.